Mary Helen Dara, Taylor Automotive Family Women in the Driver's Seat. Today we're talking with the amazing Jamie Paxton. She's retired Air Force, a military combat veteran, an executive of a nonprofit organization, and an advocate for veterans and their families. Today we're at Little Blessings and we are learning more about their vital programs and services that they offer. Let's go and talk to this incredible woman. Jamie, thank you so much for being with us today. After 25 years of military service, what was the most challenging part of your transition to civilian life, and how did it shape your path forward?
Definitely, it was not what I expected. I thought after 25 years and being in a very structured environment that I would come out and I didn't foresee any problems whatsoever. And within 8 months, I had a lot of them. Very high anxiety, depression, suicidal. So it really caught me off guard, and I really wasn't sure what to do. Didn't know where to go. And through my resources of being in the military, I was able to find some places. I found the VA to be able to help me in the beginning. And um, I would say it's really my desire to help veterans is what drove me forward. I did it my entire career while I was serving in there, taking care of my airmen. And I knew I didn't want another veteran to struggle with what I was struggling with. So that's really why this
Okay,
exists.
so what inspired you, which I think is a perfect segue here, to found Little Blessings, and what impact have you seen so far?
I'm really, really surprised by the stories that come through this door every single day. And what I mean by that is the stories are the same. The civilian community doesn't understand, and I know it would be very difficult for them to understand, but the stories that every single veteran walks through this door with is that they feel alone. They feel like they don't fit in to this community. And I didn't realize really how big of a problem it was. I knew that's what I was struggling with. And then hearing it day after day of new veterans walking through the door, um, it's gut wrenching for starters, but I love the fact that we have created a sanctuary here to help move some of these veterans forward.
Wonderful. As a first female first sergeant in your unit, what leadership lessons did you learn that still guide you today?
That was a pretty exciting time for me. I know I interviewed against 9 men for that position. Um, in the military, you have to really push forward. Um, I don't really want to say stand out because you just try to be equal to the men, right? You will never, I believe, shine above them. You just want to be equal to them. The way I see that now that I'm out, I don't really like that. You definitely want to shine above them,
Hmm.
right? As a person, not necessarily as a female, just as a person. And my resilience has taught me a lot. It has definitely moved me forward. I have a very kind heart. I know I do. Um, I'm very structure oriented, and I believe those qualities are what set the tone for me to be a good first sergeant and lead this organization in the way that I do.
Great. How do equine-assisted programs support healing and resilience for veterans and their families?
What the horses have to offer is just absolutely incredible. They honestly do all the work here. We are a non-traditional mental health facility. We do have licensed mental health that partner with the horses. And in traditional mental health, the mental health therapists try to give you ideas of what to do, try this, try that. And it's the mirroring of the emotions of what the horses have to offer, right? So if a veteran comes in very high energy, very stressed, very trauma filled, that horse represents that in the way that they behave. And over a period of time of the veteran working with the horses, they see their battle buddy, they become battle buddies. They see their battle buddy behave in a way that they know is mirroring their own high energy. Um, we just did a couples connection series in an intensive 3 day, and what these horses walked this couple through in 3 days um, was just absolutely powerful, right?
Oh,
The horses help tell the story. The horses help give them answers without judging them.
that's amazing. What do you wish more communities understood about supporting veterans beyond their military service?
I view it as my mission to tell the story, right? I share my story so the community can somewhat understand. We realize that civilian community would never understand, right? And how could they? And that's part of the communication barrier that happens between us transitioning into the civilian community and because we don't know either, right? And so we have to have individuals like yourself and other civilian community partners to help educate us what it's like to live within this community, right? And so it's a communication barrier that happens between the veteran and the civilian population. And so just have understanding, have compassion. It's not what you think. Um, ask us,
Yeah, so we could truly never put ourselves in your boots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you so much for all you do. But it's time now to buckle up because we have some lightning round questions.
Okay.
First one's super easy.
Okay.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Okay. Black?
Oh,
Good
no,
one. Oh,
like
load
cake
it up.
mix. Lots of
Okay.
sugar, lots of cream.
Early bird or night owl?
Early bird. Yeah, these
how-
horses are up at 6:15.
I was going to say, how early is
Yeah.
favorite way to unwind after a long day?
Well, this property has so much to offer, but my favorite thing are the bonfires that we have here.
Oh, nice.
The smell of them.
I love a
is
good
just,
bonfire.
mhm,
That was
amazing.
a massive hint there, by the way.
Yeah.
One word that describes you the best.
Compassionate.
Well, we see that. That's for sure. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Montana.
Oh, you and my daughter. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I cannot thank you enough, Jamie, for all that you do for our veterans. And thank you for giving us civilians the opportunity to understand, what you're doing here and helping us, do more. So thank you so much.
And I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to share our organization and the work that you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Jamie, for showing us around this incredibly healing facility, and especially for all that you do for veterans and their families. Let's hit the road and see who's next in Women in the Driver's Seat.